Hello, my name is Mike Bennett. I'm a professional drummer from New York. Um, I've kind of fallen off my plan of weekly quick drum lessons. Trying to do a little something. A quick idea that I don't even need drums for is just to talk a little bit about some ideas that are helpful in musicianship, I guess. One thing I was taught early on that's been pretty valuable is knowing your limitations. It's easy to just grab every gig that's available, and it's not a bad thing to challenge yourself and stuff like that. But if you're not really going to be into it, or it's way over your head, you're exposing your lack of knowledge or experience or whatever. One variation I would put out there if you're into a few types of music and you dabble a little bit in some other stuff, then yeah, it's obviously good to challenge yourself. And if you have the time and the energy and the ability to study up and do your homework and work towards that gig, depends. You're talking a garage band that's looking to do stuff that's out of your comfort zone. That's a good challenge. Somebody that's looking to hire a sub that is doing stuff that you don't already have pretty much down. You're exposing your limitation there. It's definitely easy to get caught up in the availability of gigs or a project, or depends on where you are in your journey. I would say the thing to consider is, if you don't end up ready, the unfortunate reality is, one, those people are not going to hire you again, and two, if they get asked about you, they're not going to defend what you are good at. Their only knowledge is how you worked out for them or not. And the other thing is, you don't have to say, I don't feel prepared for this gig. And that is a professional thing to do if you are at a level where somebody that you're friends with or something says, hey, this is what I'm looking at. You think you can handle it? That's somebody maybe you should say, I'm not so sure. Give me a list of songs, let me listen to the stuff, let me see how I can do. If I think I could pull it off, I'll do it. But that's one thing. In a more professional environment, you're almost better off just saying, I'm sorry, I'm booked. Or I have a bunch of things scheduled, I'm not going to take on another thing right now. Same thing, and if you're into certain kinds of music, or your heart's just not going to be into a certain project or something, it might be more professional just to say that. You can say, oh, listen, I have enough work, I'm doing enough projects, I don't know if I'm the best fit for that project. But the big thing is, if you never stumble into the situation where you've exceeded your level of experience or knowledge or talent or whatever, nobody else will ever know. It's but yeah, I would say don't be too eager to take every gig. Don't get me wrong, if you can gain some knowledge of what to work on so you could maybe be ready for that gig in the future or something, that's always a great thing to do. And yes, it is good to challenge yourself. It is good to learn anywhere you can. But unfortunately, the time to learn is not the time when people are depending on you. And I'll wrap it up at that and call it a 5-minute lesson. Any questions, comments, please subscribe. Go ahead and contribute. And if you find this helpful, hit the like button. Thank you.